So Pam, we're out here at these bins now, and I noticed that there's yellow ones and red ones and blue ones. They got smiley faces on them. And what's the newspaper magazine thing? What's that all about?
We selected these bins to help residents identify with the different color, with the different materials that go in each bin. So the yellow bin with the smiley face on it has a location for newspaper and magazines, and that's all we want in them, newspapers and magazines. All you have to do is read what's in the smiley face.
No cardboard?
No cardboard in this bin, just the magazines and newspaper.
Okay, so let's go down here to the next one then. That's got a special kind of top on it, right?
Yes, it does. The paper goes into it. You don't have to throw it on the ground. It goes right into the container. That's right.
Okay, Pam, this obvious to me. It says flattened cardboard, so?
This bin does say flattened cardboard, but did you know the red bins also take cereal boxes and those types of things? What about your macaroni and cheese box? Empty. Once it's empty, it goes in this bin. And all cardboard needs to be flattened, because if it's flattened, it doesn't take up all the space in the bin.
So we go newspapers, magazines, we go flattened cardboard,
right.
and there's one more down here. It's blue.
Yep, the blue bins, exactly.
And that's got a lot of writing on it. The number 1 and 2 plastic bottles. I have no idea what's a number 1 and what's a number 2.
It's really easy. All you have to remember is like a milk jug is a number 2 plastic, and a liquid detergent or orange juice container is a number 2 plastic. That's what we want, number 1 and number 2 bottles. That's all pop bottles and those types of things. Plastic bottles only, number 1 and number 2. Do you know how to tell where the numbers are? It's so easy. When you have a plastic bottle, flip it upside down, and on the bottom of that bottle there'll be a triangle with a number in it. Number 1 or number 2. That's the plastics we want in the blue bin. Super easy.
Okay, but what if it isn't a number 1 or number 2? What do I do with it?
If it's not a number 1 or number 2, then you need to reuse it in some way, or don't purchase it in the first place. Look for that number 1 and number 2. Those items can be recycled in your area.
You know, this also says tin and aluminum cans, so all that goes into this one here.
Correct. We mix it together. Tin, aluminum, and that includes aluminum foil and also the pie pans, the aluminum pie pans. But the number 1 and number 2 plastic bottles only, and tin and aluminum, all mixed together in there. Just dump it in the front in the holes here, or in the back there's a slider door that's more convenient.
Now I've heard all kinds of stories of where this stuff goes once it's put in here. So what's the real story? Where does these recyclables go?
Well, the real story is this. There is a truck that comes and picks up this material, and it's a packer truck, and it says Recycling Works on the side of it.
Does it look like a trash truck?
It does, unfortunately, but it says Recycling Works right on the side, so it is a recycling truck. Nothing goes to the landfill. Once the material goes into the truck, it goes to a processing facility in Elkhart, where there are individuals that literally sort the material piece by piece, by hand, piece by piece, and put it in the category where it belongs.
So we're here at the waste district, and you have these here. Where else are these types of bins situated?
Oh, we cover a 4-county area, but the ones in Steuben County are in Hamilton.
Is that by the high school?
It's by the high school across the street. And there's also one at Rural King, right there off of Wayne Street in Angola. Fremont has one. They're on Albion and Bell Streets. Orland has one right there at the Bunches IGA. So there's several in your area.
Okay, so all I need to do is put this stuff into my recycle bins.
Right.
And when they get full, take it and make sure I put it in the right bins.
Correct.
Is that the hardest thing to do?
That really is the hardest thing. We try to make it convenient. But please note, this blue bin, number 1 and number 2 plastics, tin and aluminum cans, no glass. Unfortunately, we do not take glass at our stations.
So do other places take glass? Is there somewhere else I can take glass to get rid of that?
You can. If you have a curbside program in Fremont or Angola, they take glass, but not at the red, yellow, and blue bins. And also there's a glass location in Ashley, downtown. Call the district. We'll give you some more information on that.
And what's that number again for the district?
The district, 800-777-5462.
Oh, what about batteries?
Batteries are right down here at the end. This is what people really don't understand. At the end of the recycling stations, there's a wooden box. And it specifically is for household dry cell batteries. So if you have flashlight batteries or camera batteries, there's a designated location for it. Put your batteries in there.
What about car batteries then?
Unfortunately, car batteries have to come to our office in Ashley. We will take them for a small fee.
Okay, so you do recycle the batteries, it's just they have to be brought to this site.
Yes, all car batteries come to Ashley, but the flashlight batteries, dry cell, go at the recycling stations. Red, yellow, and blue bins.
Pam, I got one more question. Is that when I'm at home, is there something I should do to separate my trash, like buy little bins or something to separate the cans and the plastic and the aluminum? Or what do I do?
Well, actually, you probably have something in your home already that you don't need to go out and purchase anything. I bet you could find a box or an old laundry basket or anything like that that is a containment area where you can collect all your recyclables from your home.
And just put it in there.
Put it in there and then take it to the recycling station and sort it on site.
Oh, so just sort it when I get here then?
That's right.
Okay, Pam, so in review then, once I have my recyclables, my paint and oil and stuff, and I pull in your driveway, what do I do?
The very first thing that you do, Greg, is go in the front office. Go in and talk to the secretary there, and she will direct you at that point. You pay a fee for whatever you bring in. It's a very small fee, and it's according to what you bring us. She'll direct you then to the back part of our facility, and then we have guys back there that will help unload what you brought to us.
Okay, so saves my back and saves
it does
my bill
save
for
your
a
back.
little bit. Then.
That's exactly right.
That's great.
So it's kind of like a one-stop shop, if you will.
Well, you know, it's really good to have a facility like this, and it's really great then to take advantage of it once you get here then.
A lot of people are still unaware of the service that's provided to them. So hopefully we'll get the word out and more people will utilize the service that's here.
So the more people use it, the better it is.
That's right, because they don't want it stored in their garage or anything.
Boy, I
Bring
know
it,
that.
get rid of it.
Yeah, if I was a crafty person, I'd use it for something. And then again, thanks a lot, Pam.
Thanks, Greg.
Another handshake.
I appreciate it. Thanks.